And please don't be intimidated not starting to make music if that's what you actually want.
Don't be scared, it will always be only you and I.
Welcome guys to the vlog. Today, special day, it's my 3 years vlogiversary. 3 years ago I started vlogging, uploaded my first ever video to my YouTube channel.
My name is John Sein. I'm a DJ and producer from Germany, Düsseldorf.
I actually wanted to do this in my old studio, just like for the throwback, but as you know, my old studio isn't really a studio anymore. It's like basically storage. All that is left of the old studio is this picture just here at the entrance of my new studio to remind me of the good old days. But today I don't want to be like all nostalgic, talk about the old studio and what happened in the past 3 years. Since we're today celebrating my beginning of this vlog, I was thinking about doing a video for beginners, for absolute beginners, for people that don't even started making music, people that are just in the process, thinking about making electronic music, that are interested in, that love listening to electronic music and have the urge to start making their own, as I had it like 10 years ago. So this right here is my little studio. It's actually not little, this is just the B studio with the vocal booth. Upstairs is a bigger, even nicer studio that isn't fully done, but that's not the topic for today. I'm proud of this place because it kind of shows me that I've achieved something over the past 10 years producing music, 15 years DJing, and you can basically do the same, and all you need for that nowadays is the same that I started with, just a computer and headphones at home. And please don't be intimidated not starting to make music if that's what you actually want, by seeing other people's studios and thinking you don't have the budget and that you can't make the same kind of music if you don't have the same setup. You can just work your way up. The first 2 or 3 years you're anyways just busy trying to figure out how the program actually works and how music is working, how to make music. If you're not musically trained, it might even take longer. So you're all fine just with headphones and a laptop. So this right here could be your setup just to get started. Headphones, I think headphones that are like 60, 80 bucks, maybe to 120 is enough to get started. Make sure to buy some that are actually meant for producing, mixing. And laptop, this is my old one. You can get this one used on eBay for 500, 600, and it's good enough and fast enough to produce music and will last you at least 3 years. The only other thing you 100% need is a DAW. It's the program you use to make music. They are fairly cheap nowadays. I remember my first Logic was like 1,800 euros, and now it's like I think 200, 250, maybe 300. Back then it was just the sequencer. Nowadays that comes with like 500 gigabytes of samples and synthesizers and like all of the plugins and effects. It's complete. It's like a complete package. The same for Ableton, Cubase, Fruity Loops. They all already come with a ton of stuff that is enough to make the same music that you like to listen to. After getting speakers, a sound card would be definitely the next step, especially if you want to record. If you want to record someone's vocals, a singer, songwriter, do some field recording, record your claps, you will definitely need the sound card and the microphone. But even they are like around in a set 300, and you can get started with it. And if you're still among those people that says I can't because I don't have the equipment, there's a video by Timo Garcia. He's making really cool music. I'm playing his stuff already like for 8-9 years. He just made a fun little video.
I wanted to see what kind of track I could make out of purely a Pro Jokes box.
Then he recorded a couple of sounds that he made with it and built an entire techno club track.
I've lost it.
Played it in front of a crowd and the reaction was pretty good.
I've lost it.
So I think you got the point. It's not about the gear, it's about you actually just starting with it. You can right now just go download a demo for any DAW and just start making music. There's a ton of information on YouTube, a ton of tutorials. I think you can pretty much teach everything yourself without spending anything. A last example, Martin Garrix. You might know the Future Music. Mac did how to make his first song, or his first big song, Animals. He's sitting at home in front of small speakers just with Fruity Loops, and he made this huge hit that now got him to be #1 in the DJ Mag Top 100. So everyone starts small. I started small, you will start small. Don't worry about it, just start, because time is the most important factor. The faster you get your hands on producing music, the more knowledge you will have compared to other people that do the same. And then it's also all about like your dedication and spending a lot of time in front of your computer, not get frustrated, and just try to make music as good as you can. And if you already fail like doing the starting point, then music production is probably not for you, because as much fun as it is, and as much I want to encourage you to start making music if you're interested as a hobby or as a career path. But if you choose to do it as a career path, or even think about it, and you want to be a big superstar DJ and make a whole lot of money, let me tell you that this can take forever. It will be a lot harder than any other job. Might be more fun on the way, actually also way more frustrating at certain points. It took me 3 years to get to a point where I made a song that I could release on a label that accepted it. 5 years until I get my first money, and it took me almost like 8 years to get to a point where I could make it full-time and for a living. So just really get started. Headphones, I will link those in the description if you're interested. These are really great. Computer, I think you can figure that one out for yourself. And with the DAW, just check the comments. There will be a battle as always when I talk about DAWs, which one is the best. And just pick any of them, don't worry about it, just stick to your DAW, learn it, learn how to make music with it. You can make any kind of music with every DAW. So if you're interested to see me as a DJ and producer suffer daily and try to accomplish something and get somewhere, or if you want to see someone actually starting his career, because that's what I captured 3 years ago, or started capturing 3 years ago here on this channel. That's the main reason why I started it. The entire process is in there, from this very tiny studio to this bigger, I mean this is a small one. Let me show you actually the big one. So if you want to see the entire full process, feel free to subscribe. There's a daily video up here on the channel. Soon coming up an interview with one of the top 100 DJs, and me playing with Marshmello, Dimitri Vegas, Like Mike, and a bunch of other huge superstar DJs at the World Club Music Dome in less than 2 weeks. So really, just get started. If you're interested, just get your first equipment, start making music. Don't give up. It might take longer than you think. It will be a lot harder than you think, but the reward is definitely worth it. Like being able to make something, create something that is yours, and then if you DJ, also play it in front of people and seeing their reaction, it's just amazing. I don't want to know how Timo Garcia feels like making a song with like a box and then actually seeing people dance to it. This must be like the best feeling ever.